Alright, y'all. We got the panel straight. So now we're going to work on the deck lid, the spoiler. Some of this right hand corner on my car has been up, as you can see. Let me move the camera up here. Let's see where I'm talking about, and hopefully you can see it. There's a truck passing by looking at me like I'm crazy. Anyway, we're going to try to straighten this right hand corner of the car up, and then try to hang panels on her. I got about 3 hours left of the afternoon, so if I don't take too long banging and beautifying this, maybe I'll get most of it hung. I hope. We'll see. Y'all just keep following me. We're gonna see if we can't make it to Magnolia. Try to dig out a decent run over there to end our season out. Be a good thing. Alright folks, I've got all my panels beat out enough and the rear deck straightened. Still got one place in the rear spoiler, but it isn't going to affect putting the body back on, I don't believe. So fixing to get dark outside, so I'm moving you guys to the inside of the shop here. Trailer. Anyway, call it what you want, call it what you will. We know what we're working with here. We're going to be working under some sort of roof anyway tonight. And I got to work the rest of the week. Old Chase has to get most of this stuff done tonight. So I'm moving it in. Moving you guys in here with me where y'all can follow along. Fixing to plug up this compressor, so gonna put it back on time lapse where I go warp speed for you. And I'm gonna turn my compressor on where I can have some pop rivets. As you see, I just plugged my light in. Got trailer lights off the battery, but they're just the lights up top in the trailer. The 3 smaller LED pods mounted to the roof. So if I want real power and real light, I need to plug in to my old granddaddy's old shop out here. I'll have to show y'all that shop one day. That shop was built, God only knows when. My guess, and I'm thinking my dad had said it was built maybe sometimes in the 40s. I'm thinking what I was told. Sometime in the 40s. So long time ago. And guys, it ain't nothing but it's tin, old real thin tin with, well, in fact, you can see it out the back of the trailer here. You can see the roof of it, the tip of the roof over the car here. It's old tin, and it's built on pine trees, pine poles, and it's pine. And what they did back in the day is stripped all the bark off the pine. And the reason being, it kept bugs from eating the wood up, and that's what preserves it. They strip all the bark off, Because your bugs that eat your wood up's going to get under the bark and they just going to run, back and forth, run. That's the way they eat them up. That's why they kill your trees, your pine trees and all. But in order to preserve pine posts, if you use them for the walls, for the rafters, the rafters in there, the trusses, what would be trusses in a real shop, the trusses, if you will, are made out of pine poles, pine trees that cut down around here way many years ago. And that was my granddad built that shop, which we live on their old home place, and I love it here. This is home, like I said. But that's the old shop. And if it wasn't for the contents, I'm afraid it might come down. But boy, it's withstood more rain, more storms, wind, tornadoes, you name it. That baby's still here. So they did something right back then, guys. You know, just a life lesson. If we'd all take something from the older generations, some of the older generations ain't even around anymore, but boy, if we'd listened a little more, we'd be a lot better off. Hell, we got people today don't even know what they are, man, woman, boy, girl. Shit, I learned that early, guys, in the country. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I learned it real early in the country. And anybody that's got a little confusion in their mind about it, y'all please give me a call. And I can tell you pretty quick what you are. And let's go back, for God's sakes. God made you what you are. If he'd have wanted you something different, he'd have made you something different. God makes no mistakes. You can believe that. Y'all follow along. All right, y'all. Something else on my mind this evening as I was beating these panels out and running behind today, getting them put back on the car and doing all this for this weekend to hopefully get a chance to run this little hot rod one more time before it takes a trip to Tennessee. Today is mine and Miss Shannon. 34 years we will have been together. It's not an anniversary to our marriage. It's an anniversary to us getting engaged 34 years ago. And which our marriage is actually just a few short days away. November the 8th. We'll be together 34 years. And just, you know, just sitting up there beating on these panels and thinking back in life of where we've been and where we've gone and things me and that little girl have been through. Man, we got married when I was 19 years old and she was 15. And I know what you're thinking. No, we didn't have to get married. Wasn't pregnant. Just a young buck, loved little girl, and tired of running and dating and spending too much time with one and ending up not liking them or they not liking you. And, you know, sometimes you spend too much time together. But, you know, when I was young, had several girlfriends, got my heart broke a few times. But when I met Shannon, she was different. And, you know, I just felt it from day one. And it didn't take long, believe me. In fact, we started dating. She had a boyfriend and I had a girlfriend. And I met her at my workplace. Worked with her mom. Mom told me to leave her alone. They was having a car wash out in front of the store I worked at. Cheerleaders were. And I picked out one of them. Just so happened to be my wife now. I picked out one and made a comment inside the store. And her mom says, "Oh, really? Which one?" And I pointed her out and she said, "Oh, hell no. That's my daughter. And you stay away from her." And I'm like, boy, as usual, I just stuck my foot in my mouth. Well, long story short, I didn't stay away. She didn't stay away from me. I met her that week in the store. I tell her we're going out after the ball game that Friday night. She drops her head. I can't. I got a boyfriend. I said, that's okay. I got a girlfriend. Remedy that. We can remedy it. Long story short, Friday rolls around. I come to the ball game. A little after halftime, I'm there. I'm watching. Gordo kicks some tail as usual. Back in them days, they were really good. Gordo kicks some tail as usual. Not my hometown now, by the way. I went to Northside boy. Live between Northport and Fayette, as you know. And anyway, after the ball game, I'm standing at the gate waiting on her. Here she comes. I'm talking to her. Well, her boyfriend's standing right outside the gate waiting on her with two of his buddies. And we walk out the gate and she stops and she said, well, I guess I got to go with him. And I looked at her and I said, you ain't got to do nothing. I said, she holds up her hand, has a class ring on it. I said, hey, you want to give it back to him or you want me to? I think caught her off guard with that, but she slipped that class ring off that finger, handed it to me. And I walked over there and I said, she's leaving with me tonight, bud. And she's been with me ever since. That's my ride and die, guys. Everybody needs one, and I got a good one. And wasn't long after that, we were married. We didn't date no full year. Hell, we didn't date no full 3 months, I don't guess. We met and started dating football season and was married November the 8th, so you do the math. People called us a little crazy. They said it'd never work. Just a fling, just a thing. But hey, look, here's what I'm telling y'all. Young people, if you're determined and you want something bad enough, go get it. And in marriage, it takes work. It takes both of you. It ain't no one-sided thing, I promise you. There's going to be high times and there's going to be really low times. You just, there's going to be trying times. Don't think we ain't been through them. Because we have. And there's been times that if my heart wasn't hurting so bad, I'd went and found a lawyer. And I'm sure she would have done the same. But at the end of the day, if you love somebody, you fight for them. You don't give up. Giving up is easy now. They make it too easy. Giving up is easy. All you gotta do is go to mom and dad to get some money. Hell, they'll help you get divorced. They'll move you back in with them. But staying put and fighting for your family and your wife and your life, that's hard. That's what separates the men from the boys, the girls from the ladies. And I guess y'all know what I'm saying I am. I'm a man because I fought. And we battled and dug and stuck it out and clawed and it was rough. But we made it because we loved each other and we wanted it. And we fought our way through it. So when you run against a little adversity in life, don't give up. If you want it, fight for it. I'm not saying physically fight for it. Just dig down in your gut and find your inner. Y'all know what I want to say, and I ain't saying it. Dig down there and get you a handful and let's get it. If you get your ass whipped on the racetrack, as in your teeth kicked in like I've had several times this year, I ain't quit. Keep going back. Keep trying. Keep working. Ain't nothing gonna get you there but work. That's racing. That's your job. That's your marriage. That's life. Too many people give up in life. It sucks. It makes me sick, is what it makes me. I didn't raise no quitters. I'm proud of my two boys. I am. I'm super proud of my two boys. And don't get me wrong, there's places where divorce is the only answer for you guys. If divorce sometimes is the answer, is the right answer. But you got to pray about it. You got to think, and don't listen to outside noise. Do what you feels right. Do what's in your heart. What's best for your kids if you got kids involved. Always do what's best for the kids. Sometimes you have to suffer for those little ones. Do what's best for your children, guys, and you'll be happier in the future. And boy, I have flew way off my subject that I wanted to say, but I'm gonna get back to it before I run out of time on this little recording. What I wanted to say, how appreciative I am to have a wife like Shannon that has allowed me, and I say allowed because we make decisions together that's going to affect our life. And boys, racing affects your life. It is your life. It's your lifestyle. And she's allowed me to get this car and to do what I love. And we do it as a family. And that's what makes it so beautiful for us. And that's what makes it all worth it, is we do it as a family. Find something you can do as a family. Because right now, the times we're in, you need family more than anybody else. You need to surround yourself with your family. Your family needs to be there for you. You need to be there for them. So, long story short, thank you, Shannon, for allowing me to do this. Even on my bad days, I'm still happy. And that's rare. But I got a smile on my face right now, and I've had one for the last 3 years, and you know it. And I love it. It's like I said, it's a lifestyle, and I missed it. 23, 24 years I went without it, and I was a lost soul, believe me. But I'm enjoying it, and I got to get to work because I'm running out of daylight, as you see. Here we go. Let's get this body on, guys, so we can go race this weekend. I love each one of y'all. I appreciate you. Share us. Turn somebody else on to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Get the word out. I'll give you a life lesson here and there, whether it needs to be said or not. All right, let's get to it. As I told y'all before, it is Halloween. And I got a trick-or-treater. Look here. Tell him hey, Grady.
Hey, hey.
This is my grandson, Grady.
Hey.
Tell him. Say Happy Halloween. Hey. Tell him. Say Happy Halloween. Look right here, Grady.
Look, it's purple car is broken.
Yeah,
It's broken.
He breaks it every week.
But Papa's fixing it.
Him
fixing it.
Pawpaw.
Yes, sir.
Look,
I know, but look,
Pawpaw, he needs to quit breaking
look.
his car.
Pawpaw's putting it back together. Look here. Look down that side. I got side on that side. I'm riveting it back. Pawpaw had to take it apart to make it better.
Yeah.
That's all I did. See, I'm putting this side back on too. I got the bottoms already hooked up. I just got to raise her up, tuck her in, and rivet her down.
Yeah. It broken.
Yeah, and then my car will be fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then my car will be fixed. Yeah. Let me go cut my video off. That is my grandson Grady. That's Jake and Savannah's little boy. Catch up with y'all in a few.